Now, from the University of Okoboji, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast. Welcome to Memorial Day weekend, everybody. It is official. Chris and Bailey are here with me from Arnolds Park, Amusement Park. They have been out decaling the new cars over there.
They, you know, it was fun because we couldn't even hear them come up on it. I mean, because they're out there testing them and running them this morning, and Bailey and I were putting the decals on, and next thing you know, here's a go-kart. We didn't even hear it. The
electric cars are going to be a lot quieter than the gas.
They are impressive. They're quicker than our old carts. So if you like to go fast, I think you'll enjoy these.
Yeah.
So we're going to open them up this weekend.
Good. And that's not all that's opening up. And you've had a good test run here the last couple of weeks with all the different students coming in. I was here yesterday and could hear the screams and the laughter and everything. So
let me tell you, Jeff, over 6,000 kids in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a warm-up. You talk about being in the bullpen warming up.
And thanks to the things like the Gift a Smile program, all 6,000 of those kids came for nothing.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And love to have them come back again.
You bet. We're talking 3 states was here just for these last 2 weeks. It's pretty impressive.
Well, let's get into the weekend. Okay. And we get through Friday here. Of course, sunny skies. They're going to be beautiful. And then we get into Saturday, and you got ribbon cutting for one thing.
Ribbon cutting, 9:45. The public's invited. It's the ribbon cutting for the Tipsy House and new entrance.
Yes.
Great opportunity to come down and see what it looks like. It was interesting because last night I was walking around and while it was dark out, and it is totally different in the nighttime. Holy cow, there's lights everywhere. And you'll get to see some nostalgia with what the coaster used to be named. There's 2 old signs of what it used to be called, and then now obviously the legend. And so it's just the signage. People say they think, wow, is this more at an angle, the Tipsy House, than it normally was?
Yeah.
And everything is the same. They just added a couple windows, and that gives you a different
perspective on it.
Yep.
It's like getting a whole new Tipsy House.
But like if you go inside, the wood's original on the floors, and it is so neat. And it's a lot more slanted than what I remember as.
Or maybe we're more slanted than we remember.
Bailey's like, his knees are terrible. So.
I bet Bailey can run
through
that like nobody's business.
I just rode through it once already.
Have you really?
And I went down the slide too.
Oh,
yeah.
You're right. That's right. It's
New
slide to come out of it now.
I did not come down the slide.
I tried to get him to go.
We'll leave that for the young folk. Yeah.
So 9:45. Okay. Everybody's invited.
Tomorrow morning.
And just, the park is free to get into.
Yep.
So even if you come to the ribbon cutting at 9:45 and then stick around for 10 o'clock for Russell's opening of the doors, that's always an awesome thing. And then we'll open the doors and just come on in and see what's new in the park.
Yeah.
And it's clean. It's the traditional rides have all gotten a facelift, and there's some new rides, the Boji Drop and bumper cars, and so there's just a brand new fresh feel to things when you walk out there. Yeah.
Old memories are going to be new again.
Yep,
with all the finishes here. Queen, she ready to run?
She is running. So they should start tonight at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
The first run. Everything,
And her dock is.
So we'll be using the floating dock during the day.
Okay.
And then at night she goes back to her original.
Back over.
Just in case the wind would come up,
Yeah.
That's a little more sturdier over there.
Wind in Northwest Iowa. Have you gone and lost your mind?
What is up with that?
Yeah.
Oh, and Jeff, what'd you think of that Iowa State thing last night?
That was marvelous, of course, being a state graduate. And just for any activity, the roof garden and the pavilion are just so great. But what a great, big yet intimate setting. So Cyclone fans and other schools would have a great time as well.
I asked, I get a little competitive, and so I asked the gals that were taking tickets at the door, I'm like, where has your biggest event been so far? And they said by far it was here. Yeah. She goes, we just love this place. And I was talking to the coaches and the the Iowa State announcer, and they love coming here every year, and so it makes me feel good. I mean, that's awesome.
Well, and that sounds like thousands and thousands of other people that are ready to come here as we kick things off. Now you've got a deal on. Through Memorial Day, getting tickets.
Yes, never done that before.
I took advantage of that this morning. Foreigner tickets. Yes.
So, our agency that we work with, they have done this in the past, and they said, "Why don't you give it a try?" Never done anything like that before, and it's just just through Memorial Day. But you can get tickets to any of the premium shows, and you can get 25% off. But there's just a limited supply of those.
Right, yes.
So you better, if you want them, you better get them in the next day.
Your little core, you want to go, absolutely. Yeah. But that's a heck of a deal. So
I know.
Get on arnoldspark.com and figure that out,
You know, with that lineup we have this summer, we can't wait for music to start, you know. Bailey's been working on all the posters all winter long, as every time we would book an artist, and then we'd get the special guest. So then Bailey'd have to go back and change the poster. But everything is in place and we're ready.
Bailey, you're a rock star. Just let me tell you that.
Entertainment starts next weekend.
Okay,
so we're going to have Kane and James Friday night, next Friday night on the deck, and the Lakeview deck. He'll be up there from 6 to 9. Kanan's originally from New York. And I think he calls New York and Nashville home now. But he came here through the CMO award show, and that's how we got connected. He loves playing. He's like, "Can I come and play?" And so he's going to be playing up on the deck next Friday.
A week from tonight,
And then we got Rock a la carte next
on Saturday night on the big stage in Preservation.
It is Memorial Weekend, and people are like, "How come you don't have music on Memorial Weekend?" But this is still that weekend where schools and graduations and people still moving in and getting places ready. And so we just took this opportunity that this is the weekend everybody get settled. And then next weekend start coming for the concert.
Oh, but there's still great music here. We're in Harmony Park.
I know.
Just bring the kids. You'll have music.
We hear drumming every day.
And of course, season passes. Now, can you come at 9 a.m. and
yes? So on Saturdays, we have started now where we're going to open the ticket booth at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Doors will still open at 10, but because of farmers market and all the people here and the lines can tend to get long, we thought, how can we make the guest experience better? So we thought, let's open up an hour early. You can buy your tickets. Doors will still open at 10, but at least you have them and ready to go.
I think that extra hour is beneficial on a Saturday. That's wonderful.
For sure.
So tomorrow morning, come early, get here 9 o'clock.
You bet.
Get things taken. And 10 o'clock, on the rides, baby.
Take that Boji drop, and everybody kind of wants to get their first legend ride in. And so we'll be, all rides are running, and what a great feeling.
What a great feeling. What a great summer it's going to be.
Can I just say thanks to everybody that works here?
Oh, yes.
To get everything ready like it is, it's quite the undertaking.
Yes.
And so we're just so proud of the staff we have, and everybody has just done their best to get things going. And so we're ready to roll.
All right, we're all ready to roll. Bailey, did we cover everything okay?
Yes. Okay. Beautiful.
Well, it's always best to check with Bailey.
I know.
She's the organizer. Just wondering, are they going to get it all?
Are they going to talk about this? Are they going to talk about that?
As long as we got it covered, guys, thank you for joining us.
Thanks,
you guys. And thank you for all the hard work that you do and the staff to get us ready and make memories here in 2025.
You bet. Thanks.
All right. Again, our thanks to Bailey and to Chris. We thank you. Have a great and safe Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnolds Park Amusement Park is brought to you in part by West Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. The headquarters of the University of Okoboji is at the Three Sons, open Monday through Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday from 10 to 4. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.